In our experiment, we hypothesized that the more practice time a team has per week, the more games they would win over a team that practices less.
The independent variable of this experiment is the practice time per week because that is what's being tested. The dependent variable is the number of wins by each team because that is what's being measured. There is no control group in this experiment.
This line graph shows the correlation between the number of winnings and the practice times per week. This distribution graph shows the probability of their practice times. In the corner, this is my work for that. And then the median is 7, there is no mode. The mid-range is 0.75, and the mean is 7.1. This is a pie chart showing the percentage of wins for each team. There's football, basketball, and soccer. And then here's the little key.
So what we just saw there was our data that presented a direct relationship between practice time per week and the number of wins by 3 Panther Creek sports teams from this past season. It's a direct relationship because as one increased, so did the other. Anytime you're testing human performance, there are always going to be some inconsistencies that you just can't control. These would be known as our confounding variables. One confounding variable would be the other teams you're facing because you can't control or you can't know how much time they're spending practicing each week. Another key thing to remember is that practice time per week doesn't necessarily make you a great team. If you've only been playing the sport for a few years and you're facing teams that have been playing all their lives, it doesn't matter if you've been practicing more this week because you have less lifetime experience. Another confounding variable would be how you're actually spending your practice time. For example, if you're just doing individual drills, you're not necessarily building any team chemistry that can lead to better production. There is no doubt that the more you practice, the better you're going to get at whatever you're doing, especially sports. But that isn't the end-all be-all because everyone else is probably practicing and getting better too with you. So what this means is that you're going to have to do more than just practice to get tangible results.